How do you feel? Big day.
I'm excited. I'm excited. My nerves are starting to get to me a little bit. I really didn't have any kind of emotion coming in just because of all the preparation and me being tired from trying to get things done and the time change from Israel to Eastern time. But I'm ready. I'm excited. This day is. I've been waiting for this day for quite some time now. So.
Your initial reaction when you found out they were going to do this for you, what did you think?
I was humble because not many people get that honor, and I just was very happy and over the top, like, oh my gosh, me and my name's gonna be in the Raptors forever, kind of thing. And I always came here and saw Maria and Francis, their jerseys hanging up, and I was like, it's gonna be me one day, But I just went out there and worked hard, and I'm just glad that the coaching staff, and Coach Meyer recognized me to be one of the ones and did the hard work to make this happen for me.
Your experience at UM, we just talked about, obviously, being a college athlete, ups and downs, but just talking about your overall experience here.
My overall experience here was great. I think it taught me a lot. We kind of struggled our first year, for me coming from state championship teams to coming to being a team that only won 14, 15 games in my first year. It was kind of hard for me. I just had to take that winning spirit that I had and kind of lead the team into trying to change the program to being more of a basketball program instead of everyone looking at it as just being a football program. But I had a lot of good days. I had some bad days. I had some ups and downs. But overall, I had an amazing time here, and I wouldn't trade it for anything.
With your accomplishments, what are you most proud of, or the things that you were able to do on the court that you were most pleased with?
I'm just most pleased with everyone else's perception of me. I never go around asking people what they think of me, and I never really read anything in the media until I got out of school because I really didn't have time to. But now that I read the things, and people have a lot of nice things to say about me, and it really makes me feel good because I just want to be someone that, who they remember that has done something and helped people and changed something, and not just someone that scored a bunch of points.
Can you talk more about that? What nice things that you've heard that really stand out to you?
I've heard people say, like, I have a great personality on and off the court. I was a leader. I'm a great person. I'm a giving person. And those are qualities that I think I do possess. And whereas I did struggle with my attitude very early on in my freshman year, I think that a lot of talking with mentors and older people have really helped me change my outlook on life. And I think it's changed me into a more positive person, and when people see me, they see that in me. They're able to come to me, and I think that's awesome and that's great.
You feel also like going to Israel and places you played abroad has really helped you to see a different worldview?
Absolutely. It is really brought me all the way down to being humble, to appreciate the smallest things as far as electricity and hot water. And I think that because it's like a culture shock whenever you go to another country and you realize how spoiled you are and how much you don't appreciate the little things. And I think that it made me appreciate everything much more, especially being around my family. I'm going for 7 months out of the year. It made me appreciate just coming home and doing absolutely nothing all day, but sitting in the house with my mom.
Were there places you didn't have hot water and electricity?
Yeah, when I was in Turkey, I didn't have hot water for like a month. And, a couple places when I was in Israel, if you put too many appliances in, I couldn't cook and wash clothes at the same time unless all my power went out. I didn't have the internet or cable or the phone or anything for a whole month when I was in Spain, and I think I cried. I cried every day. I got through it eventually, but it was really tough for me. I was really young. I was like 21, 22. I stayed home, so that was my first time really being away from home. And it was tough for me, but it made me stronger. It didn't kill me, it made me stronger. And now I think that I can survive anywhere.
You played in Spain, Turkey, and Israel. Those are the 3 countries?
Yes.
Okay. Tamara, I want to ask you about the current team. Did you go to the Tuesday's game?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. So you haven't seen them play since you've been back?
No, this is my first time seeing them play, so I'm really hoping that they give me a good show. I've heard a lot of great things about them this year. Ever since Coach Myers got here, I've heard nothing but great things about how she's changed the program and how, they're going up and up and up. And I'm just excited. They went to the NIT championships last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm really proud of what she's done with this program.
You haven't seen like Williams and Johnson play ever?
I've played pickup with them, and I've seen them play before. I came to a couple of games last year. They're very talented too. I told them when they were a freshman, they didn't have time to be a freshman. I said, you don't have time to be a freshman. You don't have time to make freshman mistakes. You know, you guys are the leaders of this team, and you have to come in and you have to lead. Even though, you know, you're going to make some mistakes, you have to grow up now. You can't use that excuse, I'm still learning.
Right, because they put up some big numbers. You think they could get to where you're at today? And because they're only juniors, and they've already put up some nice numbers.
I think it'll be hard just because I came in doing it. You know, I came in from my freshman year, averaging 20, 21, 22, you know, points, and I maintained that. Whereas, you know, they're putting up big numbers now, but I'm not sure if they did that when they were freshmen. I mean, my challenge is open to any. They can try to beat the record if they want to. You know, it's gonna be a little tough, but it's gonna be tough.
Your experience in the WNBA, can you just talk about that and what that was like?
Oh Lord, my experience in the WNBA. I was really excited to get to the WNBA, even though the coach told me that my minutes would be very limited my rookie year. But you know, I was just in that raw emotion. I didn't really care. And then when I didn't play at all, and you know, he would try to put me in with a minute left or 30 seconds of it. It did something to my spirits, you know. And, I didn't know how to handle that everywhere I've ever been. I've always been a starter, regardless if I was a freshman or a senior on the team, and I didn't know how to take that at all. Because I think I worked my butt off in practice, and I didn't just get the opportunities that I thought I deserved, you know. And I didn't handle it professionally at all. I went to a dark place, and I think it hurt me in the end because, you know, a couple years down the road where it comes to, you know, do we keep Tamara or do we keep, you know, you try to get someone else? And even though I had changed my attitude and my outlook on everything, you know, I think I kind of left a bad taste in their mouth. And, you know, it's the business. You know, that's what happens in the real world. It isn't college anymore. You don't get to make those kind of mistakes. And I just think that from there, they killed my spirits, made me question my abilities. And I love the WNBA. Now, I think that was a highlight of my life, you know, making it there. Because I didn't even think that I was going to get drafted, or I didn't even know WNBA existed in my future. You know, so it taught me a lot as a person. It made me change my way, my attitude, you know, to learn the difference between this is college and you can make mistakes and this is a business. And it actually prepared me for going overseas and being able to handle them because they're the same way. Actually, you lose your job faster overseas than you will in the WNBA. But I don't think I had a great experience in the WNBA. I don't think I'll go back. Even though, you know, sometimes I get invited to training camps and I just don't, I don't know, I think I'm done with that.
Tamara, when did you get the phone call about the retiring the jersey? Or was it a phone call, or how did that happen?
Well, I knew for a couple of years that my jersey was supposed to be retired, but I think that the requirements were I had to be out of school for a certain amount of years. And so I tried to get it retired for the last 2 years, but because of my schedule was conflicting, I didn't really, you know, it didn't happen. But
so you say you knew for a couple years. Who told you?
I think Coach Meyer called me and told me. When she did call me, I was just like floored. I was really happy to hear that. I was really happy to hear that news, and I was really humble and grateful that they chose me, like Tamara James, like they chose me to retire my jersey.
So it's 2 years in the making then.
Yes.
A long time.
Yes, they actually wanted to do it last year. I was like, we have to get this done, or we're just going to have your mom be sitting. And I was like, no, I really want to be there. You know, I was like, I really want to be there.
You couldn't get home? And
yeah, I couldn't get home. We didn't even have a Christmas break that year, I don't think.
Right.
So it was pretty tough.
With the jersey, the number you chose, can you talk about why you chose that number, what that number meant to you?
Well, I really chose number 24. You're welcome. I really chose number 24. I was number 24 in high school, and my jersey in high school is retired also. And when I got here, I was like, I want to be number 24. And it was like, you can't be 24 because we're retiring that jersey. We're retiring that jersey this year. And I was just like, you're kidding. Like, you're retiring that jersey. So I just picked the first number available of it, was number 2. So I just said I would make a name for number 2, you know, be remembered as number 2, just like I was remembered in high school as 24.
Have they done anything for you like this?
I got my jersey retired the first year outside. Yeah, so I think, I believe in 2002 or 2003 I got my jersey retired. So. Thank you.